I didn't have sex with a porn star.
Woo! So we got the first presidential debate for the 2024 election in the USA. We got former President Trump versus the in-office President Joe Biden. And things got quite heated as Biden brings up the hush money scandal and lawsuit, Stormy Daniels versus Donald Trump. So porn star Stormy Daniels has been accusing Donald Trump of having an affair on his wife.
I only had sex with him once, but we talked 100 more times, and I saw him 2 more times. There was just nothing sexual. So is that a one-night stand, or is the actual definition of a one-night stand is you like never talk to the person again?
Stormy claims that
in the former president's hush money trial in New York City. This is just one of the 4 criminal trials he's now facing. He's accused of trying to keep his affair with Stormy Daniels, real name Stephanie Clifford, a secret in the run-up to the presidential election of 2016.
So Stormy says she rode that presidential and Trump says it didn't happen. So Stormy Daniels filed lawsuits challenging the NDA. So during this alleged $130,000 hush money lawsuit, she ended up winning the lawsuit, though it was dismissed after Trump and Cohen agreed not to enforce the NDA. California court ordered Trump to pay $44,100 to reimburse her legal fees. Cohen actually pled guilty to 8 criminal charges, including a campaign finance violation for Daniels' payments. She ended up losing the second lawsuit, which she argued she was defamed, and was ordered to pay almost $300,000 in legal fees and court sanctions. So in the end, it kind of isn't looking good for Trump in that aspect. The evidence is kind of laid out that he probably paid her off, but she kind of didn't take a W here either. She ended up having to pay like a ton of money for legal fees, and that $44,000 didn't really make up for it. But anyway, during another trial, Trump ended up being convicted on 34 counts of falsifying business records. And this is what Biden had to say about that.
The only person at this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now.
But when he talks about a convicted felon, his son is a convicted felon at a very high level. His son is convicted, going to be convicted probably numerous other times. Should have been convicted before, but his Justice Department let the statute of limitations lapse on the most important things.
Now, there's so much we could talk about here. Hunter Biden, convicted felon for illegally owning a gun while being a drug user.
But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. Joe could be a convicted felon with all of the things that he's done.
Crimes that you are still charged with. And think of all the civil penalties you have. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties for molesting a woman in public, for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star while your wife was pregnant? You have the morals of an alley cat.
So that is quite the soundbite to hear Trump say, I did not have sex with a porn star.
Give you a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star, number one. Number two, that was a case that was started and moved. They moved a high-ranking official, a DOJ, into the Manhattan DA's office to start that case. That case is going to be appealed and won. We had a very terrible judge, a horrible judge, Democrat.
And then there's the Biden tax affairs, which are still under investigation. Hunter Biden, completely not innocent. Joe Biden, probably not innocent either. But I gotta say, like, the Stormy Daniels thing, I personally think happened. There's so much evidence about a cover-up, but I have no dog in this fight. I think Joe Biden's pretty corrupt. The dude can barely talk.
With dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President.
I'm sorry, what? The dude just like totally malfunctioned there. But listen, Trump isn't innocent here either. This is the thing with politicians. You gotta be careful in who you ride for, who you die for. Everybody's got skeletons in their closet, but at the end of the day, I guess it's who's the worst candidate. And I'll leave that one up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys know the drill. Ta-ta for now.